You may need a little bit more assistance if you want to be at an optimal internal health level. As wellness girlies, we are prioritizing more than just our weight loss journeys. And sometimes that may mean we need a little bit more help, and this is where supplements come into play. And if you had weight loss surgery like I did, then this is extremely important. So in today's video, let's chat about my current supplement routine and how my routine can possibly help you on yours. But before we get into today's video, if you've never seen my face before, hey girl, hey, my name is Janae and I make a lot of content focused on fitness, wellness, and self-development and helping you and I live our best healthy and active lives. So if that sounds like something you're into, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I post a lot of different content over there. Like this video if you are into the sustainable wellness and fitness and weight loss tips, and comment down below and let me know, what does your current supplement routine look like? What are some things that you're taking, especially as a woman? And if you are in your 30s or whatever the case may be, let me know what your supplement routine looks like. So as much as my weight loss tips are for all women, y'all know I had weight loss surgery, and on the post section of my YouTube channel, I did a poll and I'm very engaging and active over there, and I ask you guys for your feedback, so make sure you're paying attention to that tab. But in a poll over there, I did ask who had weight loss surgery, who taken a GLP-1 or some type of pill, or who is doing their weight loss journey naturally. After getting that feedback, I also asked for the weight loss surgery GLP-1 girlies, would it be beneficial if I did a video that was dedicated to you all once a week? And of course you said yes. But as always, all of my tips are for all women. So even though today is Wednesday and is dedicated to the weight loss surgery girlies, you can possibly find some help no matter what type of weight loss journey you're on. So for starters, this is definitely not medical advice. This is just based off of my journey. And it's important that you get in touch with your own doctor, because all of these supplements are based off of my labs, and I switch out my supplements depending on what my labs and my blood work is telling me. Y'all know I just did a 2-year post-op appointment with my bariatric surgeon, as I am now 2 years post-gastric sleeve, and I got some updated blood work done. And if you haven't checked out that video, I'll go ahead and link it in the cards above. So though I've lost 125 pounds and pretty much all of my health issues have reversed, I want to stay here. And I've talked about my health issues and what weight loss has done for me, so I'll link that video in the cards above. So with that being said, let's jump right into my supplement routine. For my overall health, based off of my labs, all I have to do is take my calcium and my multivitamin with iron. Now, I have been taking berry melts since the pre-op stage of my weight loss surgery journey. They have never steered me wrong, and not only that, my labs are a reflection of that. I have never had any blood work come back low, and I'm assuming it's because of the vitamins that I am taking. Now, these are the chewable forms, and this is what my doctor recommended to me when I first had weight loss surgery, but I am 2 years post-op now. I am well past that stage. So I decided to transition to the pill form. So berry melts do have a pill form of their calcium and their multivitamin with iron. So that is just so that you know, because a lot of people do say that they don't like the chalky and thick taste when it comes to the chewable vitamins. They do now have a caplet version of that vitamin. So just so you know what's out there. And to be honest, my lab work actually shows that I'm actually high in iron. I don't have any iron issues. I can actually stop taking my multivitamin with iron. And thankfully, berry melts do have just a regular multivitamin. So I actually go back and forth in between these two. As a woman who still get her cycle, when I'm on my cycle, I do my multivitamin with iron. The rest of the month, I'm doing my multivitamin. Now, it wasn't always like this. When I was fresh out of surgery, I definitely had to take a lot more vitamins, but I've did 1 or 2 other videos about my supplement routine and how it has changed and advanced over the years. So I'll go ahead and link them in the cards above. A little caveat to the multivitamin with iron: when we are entering the cold and flu season, especially like during the fall and winter, and even now, I sometimes supplement with vitamin C, because I realized after weight loss surgery, I actually don't get a lot of vitamin C in my system just from dietary measures. And that leaves me being sick, especially as someone who works in the ER, who has young children, who goes to school. I am exposed to a lot of germs. Berry Melts do have an iron with vitamin C, so I will normally pair this with their regular multivitamin that doesn't have iron. That way I'm not putting too much iron into my system. Now, I don't have to take this, but during the winter time, especially because I live in the state of Washington, we have nothing but overcast over us, and so I don't get to see the sun a lot. I am doing vitamin D3 specifically. Now, previously, I did have an issue with having low vitamin D. It's actually quite common in African American people, and your numbers will greatly be affected if you're not getting outside and moving your body outside, or if you do live in a state that doesn't have a lot of sun, or just during the fall and winter seasons. So during this time, while the sun isn't out, I like to supplement with my vitamin D. Now, as somebody who after weight loss surgery has lost a ton of hair, I definitely supplement with biotin. Biotin right here. I do about 10,000 mcgs per day. And again, they're from Berry Melts. I've talked about my hair loss after weight loss surgery journey. I'm pretty sure I've done 2 videos, so I'll also link it in the cards above. Even though my hair has grown back, it is not the same as far as the density is concerned. So between biotin and collagen, I just try to do what I can to put some extra oomph into my hair, skin, and nails. And so that's where biotin comes into play. So again, those are my vitamins that I take as just like a generic overall health type of supplement. I do really well when it comes to getting my micronutrients and macronutrients and vitamins and minerals and all of that stuff through eating my food. And I think that's the best way to do it, is get as much as you can through dietary measures. But if you cannot, then this is where supplements come into play. And this is extremely important as somebody who had weight loss surgery, just because we don't absorb enough through food. Now, this is not a sponsored video, but I do work with some of the brands that I'll show you guys. So even when that's the case, I'm always going to promote to you guys things that I truly take. If you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, then you know none of these supplements are new to me. I actually truly do love them. And if I end up getting a discount code with them, I mean, that's great for me, great for you, because it saves you some money. So you can save 20% off your Berry Melts with using code Janae20. And they also have a sample pack up on the website if you just want to taste it out and try it and see if the taste is right for you. Now, circling back to hair, and this is for all of the girlies, y'all know, like I mentioned earlier, I did lose my hair. But even though my hair has grown back, the density and the thickness is just not there. And so I've done some research on it, and a lot of people were talking about minoxidil, and it comes in the liquid form, it comes in the foam form. You're probably not new to this, but they also come with an oral tablet. So that is what I got right here, and I actually got it from hers.com. Now, some people are a bit cautious about taking the oral form of minoxidil because it's not just going to affect the hair, it's gonna affect everywhere that you grow hair. And if you are a PCOS girly like me and you have facial hair, then that can actually affect your facial hair as well. But the way I looked at it is that it grows either way. My hair on my face grows either way. So it is what it is if the minoxidil is going to affect it or not. I just want to see what it will do for my hair and go from there. Another thing to take into consideration is that if it does help you, there's a few things actually. One, you will go through a shedding phase where it feels like you're losing your hair again, but it's supposed to do that. It's supposed to speed up the growth, the hair growth cycle. But then if you stop taking the oral pills, then you might lose that hair that you grew. So a couple of things to take into consideration. I'm just not making a huge big deal out of it. I'm just going to try this, hopefully stop it, and whatever happens will happen. Facial hair and hair loss included. And since I was just talking about hair supplements and things that I use like biotin and minoxidil, and I talked about collagen, this is actually the collagen powder that I take from Clean Simple Eats. This is their mix box. They have a few different flavors. So far, I'm really loving the cucumber lime. But like, as you can see with my face, I always get compliments about my skin, about how clear my skin is and what's my skincare routine. And I honestly really don't have one. If you want me to do a video on my skincare routine, let me know in the comments below, but I really don't have one. It's just my bare minimum water intake, collagen, my biotin, and that's really it. Now, since we are talking about weight loss surgery a bit, or even taking a GLP-1, I know some of us who are using the weight loss tools suffer from constipation. And I have tried multiple different types of fiber supplements. And you guys know I eat a high protein and a high fiber, specifically fiber diet, because I also suffer from constipation with using these weight loss tools. So a supplement that I take that I have loved that actually works for me is Benefiber. I have been using Benefiber for about a year and a half now. I have their on the go. I have the big bottle. I have multiple forms of Benefiber. It's gentle on my stomach, actually does work, and it mixes really well with anything that I'm drinking. So no matter what type of journey you're on, if you're finding that you're having like irregular bowel movements, or you're not going on a daily basis, or you just need some type of assistance because you're not getting enough fiber in, fruits and vegetables in, drinking enough water for you to flow and go, you definitely may want to consider adding on some type of fiber supplement like Benefiber. There's so many different types out there. Metamucil, milk of magnesia. I mean, the list can go on. I've tried them all though. This has just been the thing that works for me. Now, since we are talking about gut health a bit, I want to touch on probiotics. Now, I don't like taking a whole bunch of things, but I also understand how supplements can benefit us. And so I just picked up a generic box of probiotics from Costco. I'm going to try this out. It's supposed to help vaginal health, digestive health, and immune system health. And so this is the one that I just got and I'm going to try out. Adding a probiotic, especially after having weight loss surgery or taking a GLP-1, can definitely benefit you as well in your gut health. Now let's talk about hydration, electrolytes, and fueling our body in that form, especially if you did have weight loss surgery, taking a GLP-1, or honestly just moving your body, period. Something that I try to make sure I stay on top of is my electrolytes, just because after weight loss surgery and taking a GLP-1, I don't get as much water in as I used to. Before all of this, I used to be able to drink a gallon of water like it was no problem. Now, I really have to work hard to hit 88 ounces of water per day, which is my goal. But at bare minimum, I try to hit a half gallon per day. And even that is still pretty low, which is probably why I'm constipated. But to properly hydrate your body, it's not enough to just drink plain water. You need to put the minerals and the nutrients back into your body. Think of sodium, potassium, magnesium. So some things you can do is sprinkle some salt into your water, but that is only taking care of the sodium part of it. So something I like to do is just drink some form of electrolyte powder. You probably heard this before. There's so many electrolyte powders out there on the market right now. When it comes to supplements, I try to do cleaner options as much as I can. I also go back and forth between sugar-free options and options that do have glucose in it. So I have been taking these ones here from Cure. I like these because there is no added sugar in it and it tastes really good. They have a bunch of different flavors. I'm pretty sure they have like a mix pack on their website where you can try it out, the different flavors, and see what's right for you before you commit to a big bag. And it's not overly salty. And that was something that I was finding with other electrolyte brands, is that you can tell it's an electrolyte. So the lemonade flavor is one of my favorites, but they also have, I think, 2 different types of the black tea one that's energizing. So it's supposed to give you a boost of energy because it does have caffeine in it. So sometimes I will do this as well. Like I said, I really don't like taking supplements like that. So if I can find things that will do like a 2-for-1, I'm gonna do that. But y'all know, if you follow my journey and watch my vlog series, The Discipline Diaries, where I'm showing you how to live an active and healthy life after massive weight loss, then you know I am a runner. I am a long distance runner. And because of that, I really need to fuel my body. So when I am running and on the go, sometimes I don't like to drink too much water and have that on my stomach. So I will do chewable electrolytes. I got these off of Amazon. They're from the brand Salt Stick. They come in a bunch of different flavors. So this has been getting me through the winter months, as when it comes the winter months, I really don't be drinking a lot of water. My water really decreases during this time. And so it helped me during the winter months, and it also helps me on the go when I'm doing my runs. I also keep a pack of these in my car as well, especially when I'm feeling like a little dehydrated. Another electrolyte powder that I do is Hydrate from Clean Simple Eats. This one specifically has BCAAs. It also has electrolytes and some things to help you with recovery. They have a bunch of different flavors. I'm still trying it out, seeing which flavor that I like the most. But this is just another form of electrolyte that will help you stay hydrated throughout the day. And then I have one more electrolyte that I take that's newer into my routine, but I really do enjoy. And this one is from Outwork Nutrition. Now, the thing about this one is that it does have glucose in it, which is technically sugar. So it's not a sugar-free option. So for my day-to-day, I do the Cure because it is sugar-free and I don't want to have a bunch of added sugar into my diet. But if I know I am doing like a heavy lift or a long distance run or my race days, then I will grab for this one. Between all three of these, I haven't had any issues. So I'm happy with that. Now, I do have a discount code for Cure. I'll leave all of the information and all of these products in the description box for you guys. Speaking of my active and healthy lifestyle, y'all know I also lift. I lift a lot. I lift about 5 times per week as I am trying to gain as much lean muscle mass as I can. And so a supplement I take to support that is creatine. So I take creatine. This is the one that I've been taking, but I really don't care which brand that I take. There's so many different types in my house because my husband also lifts. So we just go through any type of creatine, but I make sure that it's creatine monohydrate. And I take 5 grams per day. Even on the days that I'm not lifting, you want to consistently take creatine if you are into your weight training era. Y'all know when I do my monthly weigh-ins, I get Dexa scans done every month with body spec. And I prioritize that over the number on the scale because it's telling me that I'm losing body fat and I'm building muscle mass. And so with my weight training and my high protein diet and my creatine, things have been working. Like since January, I have gained 5 pounds of lean muscle and cut down 2 pounds of body fat. I know I talked about this before about other ways to track your weight loss journey. I have a video up about this, but getting Dexa scans is something that you may want to consider doing if you have a body spec mobile location near you. So I'll leave some information in the description box below for y'all, because ever since I've been getting consistent with my weight training, consistent with my high protein diet, and making sure I take my creatine, I've definitely seen the results of that. And the results is in the data. And so I can't wait to get my April scan quite soon. And if you do want to get a Dexa scan, you can save $10 off of your scan with code Janae10. So when it comes to the gym, since we were just talking about that, I don't necessarily take a pre-workout. Y'all know I am a morning person. I can pretty much get up and go, but sometimes I do need a little boost of energy. I have been doing the energy packs from Clean Simple Eats. This is their mix pack. If you want to try it out, they have a bunch of different flavors. This is just enough for me to give me the boost without feeling like I'm going to crash or giving me like heart palpitations. I do not like that feeling, which is why I don't do a lot of pre-workout or drink energy drinks like that. And those are all of the gym supplements that I do. So like I touched on earlier, with my diet, I like to make sure that I have a high fiber intake. Specifically, I'm really trying to make sure I get 5 servings of fruits and vegetables in every single day. But after weight loss surgery, that is quite hard to do. And so I personally like to supplement with a green powder. This one is yet another Clean Simple Eats. I just really like their products. So far, I've tried all of the flavors and I love them all, but they do have a variety box if you want to try the greens powder and see which one is right for you. What I like about it is that it does not have that thick greeny taste that most green powders do have. And a newer supplement I'm trying is the antioxidants. So I know on TikTok last year as a wellness girly, something that was going around was not only taking a greens powder, but a reds powder. So Clean Simple Eats do have their reds powder in the form of antioxidants. And so that one I'm still testing out. It's supposed to also give you a natural boost of energy and boost your immunity, which I already talked about how I don't get enough vitamin C into my diet and routine. Like I said, I work in the ER. COVID and flu is still going around, and knock on wood, I have not been sick. This is honestly the first year knock on wood again, that I have not been sick. And I've had these antioxidants in my routine like pretty much since the beginning of the year. This is like my third, fourth box now. So I don't know, I can't blame it on that specifically, but any way to boost my vitamin C and my immunity, I'm doing it because I know for a fact I don't get enough of it through dietary measures. Now let's talk about protein powders. Protein powders is probably one of the #1 supplements that the girlies, no matter what your weight loss journey is looking like, that we all intake. Now, after weight loss surgery, I was having a very hard time with digesting protein powders and like pre-made type of protein shakes and stuff like that. It just was very uncomfortable on my stomach. I tried a few last year from Clean Simple Eats, and I did realize that it was very sensitive to my stomach. I didn't have any reactions, but by that time, I just decided to just be done with protein powders. But like I said, with this year, I have been staying consistent with my high protein diet and hitting my protein goals, and it has been reflecting on my Dexa scans, and that is because I added the protein powders back into my routine. And so, like I said, I get them from Clean Simple Eats. They have a bunch of different single packs because they have a bunch of different flavors. So whether you want to make a protein shake, a protein ice cream, just add it in a type of recipe like I often do. I like to make sure that I'm getting protein in with any and everything that I'm eating and drinking. I have this entire box here filled with a bunch of different packs, and I'm still making my way through and figuring out like what is my favorite flavor. And if you try Clean Simple Eats, because they are a popular brand, and you have a favorite flavor, let me know what it is in the comments below. Not only do they have like these milky based type of protein powders, they also have a clear protein powder that I have yet to try. So the clear protein powders are like a game changer for a lot of us, especially me. When I was going through it with protein powders and the milky based stuff, I leaned more towards the clear powders because they're like juice. You throw them into water and it literally tastes like juice. So I haven't tried the ones from Clean Simple Eats yet, but I can't wait to try it because I already know it's gonna be sensitive and gentle on my stomach. For all of the Clean Simple Eats products that I told y'all about today, I do have a discount code for y'all. It's just my name, Janae, to save 10% off of y'all order. And the last 2 supplements I take, these help me with my sleep because y'all know if you watch my vlogs, I always talk about how I get terrible sleep. And again, as a wellness girly, I'm always researching products to help me and my quality of life. And so L.E.A.N and magnesium, but specifically magnesium glycinate, is supposed to help you with your sleep. So I got these 2 off of Amazon. They're just powders that you can throw into your water. I really like doing powder supplements because it makes me have to drink more water. But yeah, but between L.E.A.N and magnesium glycinate, it's supposed to promote like relaxation, calming the body, quieting the mind, all that stuff so that you can have restful sleep, you can go to sleep faster, and you can stay in the REM cycle, deep sleep cycle of your sleep. And so these 2 have definitely been helping me out a bit. Now, I still have troubles because I do work overnight in the ER. That's not gonna go away. But for the times that I'm off of work, that is when I'm doing this, and it definitely does help and promote a more relaxed and better quality sleep session. So do you need all of these supplements? Do you need to take them every single day to stay healthy? No, obviously you don't. And like I said, you should be working with your doctor to see what supplements are right for you based off of your blood work. But as somebody who has lost 125 pounds and is more in touch with what their body is doing, even though I don't like taking supplements like that, I'm going to do the things that are right for my body. And so my standard vitamins that I mentioned in the beginning of the video, like that standard, I'm obviously gonna take that. My electrolytes and my workout vitamins, I'm gonna take that. It helps promote my active lifestyle. But everything else, it's not a daily thing. Like I may not always need my green supplement. I may not always need my antioxidants. I may not always use a protein powder. But this is just an idea of things that you can add to your own routine to help promote a better quality, healthy, well-rounded life. So that is my current supplement routine. If things change in my routine, then I will make an updated video. But for the foreseeable future, this is what I'm working with. If you do use any of my discount codes, I greatly appreciate it. But of course, find the supplement that is right for you and your price point. This was the first installment of my weight loss surgery GLP-1 Wednesdays. If there is a specific weight loss surgery video that you would like me to touch on, now is the time to drop it in the comments so that I can start making videos for things that y'all want to see when it comes to weight loss surgery or taking a GLP-1 so that I can post them every single Wednesday for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon. That way you're notified every single time I post a new video. Make sure you follow me on TikTok and Instagram. On TikTok, I'm always hosting lives and answering your questions in the moment. And on Instagram, I'm super active in my stories. I do have a broadcast channel. They end up knowing the tea first. So make sure you follow me over there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.